I'm reminded this morning of the priest who was leading a congregation where he had been for several years. And after his sermon and after he presided over the Eucharist with the congregation and after the recessional, he greeted folks at the door of the church. And there was one little lady who seemed especially distraught when he greeted her at the door. She grabbed him and she embraced him very tightly and looked at him with big tears in her eyes. And he said to her, "Everything's going to be fine. This church will do just fine. I'm leaving, but a new priest will come. And he'll probably be an even better priest than I am." She looked up at him with tears in her eyes and she said, "That's what they told us the last time." It feels great to be with you. For those of you who don't know me, I am Jim Ely. I am the lay vicar of St. John's Church, Palacios. And just as soon as I figure out what a lay vicar is supposed to do, I will, with God's help, set about accomplishing the task He has given me. With those words, 10 years ago this Sunday, I began my service to St. John's Church. A significant span in the life of a man. Not really so long. And as I stand here before you today, it seems like yesterday when Linda and I came to be a part of your family. During those years, I've learned a whole lot. We've worked some, we've laughed a lot, we've cried some as well. We've given our children in marriage. We've buried some of those we love. We've baptized and confirmed. We've built and had consecrated what we built. But mostly we've been a family. A family of praise and worship. A family who has shared the Holy Sacrament. Today is the last day I will stand before you as vicar of St. John's Church. The decision to pass on the mantle of leadership has been one of the most difficult decisions I've ever made. But after some anguish and a great deal of prayer, the decision was made with the aid of God, the Holy Spirit. You welcome us, and you have stood beside us when I was lay vicar, stumbling in the dark and simply trying to serve God in His church the best I could. You stood beside us through that long process of ordination and through a building process that seemed interminable at the time. And you nurtured us through our fight with the cancer. That threatened Linda's life. Families often become separated, but the framework of love that defines family remains. And you are our family. It has been an honor and a privilege to be vicar of this family. This family that claims Christ the King as its head and its cornerstone. The things that have led this church, this family to grow and to prosper, the successes for the work of the Holy Spirit working and moving among us. In times when things worked poorly and didn't prosper, for the work of Jim Ely. And I'm truly sorry. But with Advent comes a new year and a new era in the life of this family. With Advent comes a new year and new leadership. New leadership with new vision and new energy. New leadership in the person of Cynthia Tone, who brings with her intellect and knowledge, and love of our triune God, as well as love and respect for this Anglo-Catholic way of worship that we hold so dear. The future of this congregation looks bright indeed.